Hey y'all, it's Christy Cook from Teadoddles. It is time for the Etsy yarn review for July. Yes, I'm behind on these, so I'm trying to catch up. I did one earlier this month for June, so I'm doing July's towards the end of the month, and then I'll be doing the one I got in August in September, because I skipped September because I ordered two holiday themed or Halloweenish themed yarn things. They're not really clubs, but it still gives me an opportunity to try out new yarn shops on Etsy. So and I had some people asking in the comments what they didn't know Etsy had yarn clubs. Well, it's not actually Etsy that has yarn clubs. Etsy does not sell their own products. They just are a place for small businesses to sell their products. So they're actually yarn clubs by small business owners. Indie dyers is what they're called. I don't know where that term was coined from. I'll have to look that up, but indie dyer just means it's a small business and that they dye their own yarn, and that's basically what it means. I'm sure the term came from somewhere in particular, but I don't know for sure where it came from. But that's what people are talking about when they say indie dyers. They're talking about small yarn shop owners or small businesses that dye their own yarn like that. So because I have heard the term used for indie patterns as well, for clothing patterns and things like that, and that would be patterns designed by people who have their own businesses and are not part of the big is it the big three or the big four? The big three: McCall's, Butterick, and Simplicity. I think it's the big three. So excuse me. Now, so I also wanted to say that I am an Etsy affiliate, and all that means is that when I post a link, that if you purchase something through that link, I would get a percentage of it. It's not a huge percentage of it, but it does not change your price in any way. Your price remains the same no matter if you order through my link or you just go find it on your own and order it. Your price stays the same. Affiliates are kind of like, they advertise products for companies, but the only way they get paid for that is if somebody purchases the products. So and I don't advertise products that I don't personally try. I just don't feel right about doing that. So I always make sure it's something that I have actually purchased or a company I've actually purchased from before I advertise anything. So now that all that's out of the way, let's talk about the yarn, right? All right, so this month, well, technically July, I ordered from Mason Creations Yarn. I'm gonna try to put that up there so y'all can see it. It will focus on it. There we go. Mason Creations Yarn. There we go. I think I might have showed part of my address. I'm not really concerned about that, y'all. I have my address in my Etsy shop, so anyway. Now this club is a mystery yarn club. I don't think that there is there's no color previews or anything like that. You do get two 100-gram skeins of yarn, so you get two full skeins of yarn and a handmade stitch marker, like a polymer clay stitch marker. There are there's actually 4 different bases. There's soft sock, which is 85-15 superwash merino nylon. There's workhorse sock, which is 75-25 superwash merino nylon. There's bling sock, which is 75-25 superwash merino nylon and lurex, and all 3 of those have 436 yards for each skein. I think that's right. Yes. And then there's DK, which is 75/25 superwash merino nylon, and it has 246 yards on it. Okay. So, and the color that you get for the month won't be released in the shop before 3 months has passed. So it says these skeins will not be released into the shop for a minimum of 3 months after its respective club. Sorry, I'm looking off that way, y'all, but my computer's over here so I can remember everything. So 2 full skeins, 100-gram skeins, and a handmade stitch marker, and it was $30. Okay, for the workhorse sock base. Now the soft sock is $35, the DK weight is $30, and then the bling sock is $40. Okay, plus shipping. My shipping was $5.53, but this shop in particular is out of California, so that's all the way across the country for me since I'm in Georgia. So that varies a little bit, I know, from shipping things out. So you have until the 10th of each month. So if you want September's club, you can order up to the 10th of the month. Well, actually, it's kind of up to the 15th of the month, because it says enrollment for all clubs closes on the 10th of each month and will be sent out by the 15th of that month. And if you order after the 15th, you'll receive the yarn club for the next month. Okay? So now let's look at the yarn, right? So this is the yarn. I have one of the bands off because I've already done this one time and I had to start over. So these are the 2 skeins of yarn. Look at the colors, y'all. Look at them. They are so pretty. So pretty. Look at those colors. Gorgeous. And this is called Summer Festivities. That's the name of the yarn. I love it. I love this dark base with these bright colors. It's one of my favorite combinations of yarn. Anytime I see yarn with that combination, I want it. So yeah. I'm gonna untwist this. Already mostly untwisted because, you know, I can't twist yarn back together for nothing. I have a problem with doing that. So let's take a look at it. Oh my goodness. It reminds me of a galaxy far, far away or something. I'm trying to make sure that it's focusing on it. Look at that. Is it focusing? It is not. Oh. We want to see the yarn. There we go. Look at the colors. So pretty. Let's get real close to it. Let's get real close to it. Ooh. Look at there. There's a little bit of a halo. Not much, but good twist on the yarn. It's got some speckles in there. Look at them speckles. I love speckles. So, absolutely gorgeous. Come back to me, camera. I'm super loving this color way. Yeah, I can't wait to see how it stitches up. And since I have 2 full skeins, I could really make something quite large with this. I'm not even gonna have to try to twist that back together while I'm on camera because I always make a big mess out of it. So I will wait. I'm not gonna untwist the other one because they are the same colorway. Of course, you know, when you get hand-dyed yarn, every skein is slightly different, which is, I love that variance. And then here is my stitch marker. I can get it to focus on my stitch marker and not my face. Come on, you can do it. Ignore my nails. Look, it's a sparkly ice cream cone. Look at all the sparkles. And it look the texture of the cone. So that is the handmade stitch marker that came with it. So I really like this club. I like the handmade stitch marker. 2 full skeins for 30 bucks. That's $15 a skein, which if you haven't ordered indie dyed yarn before, that can still seem expensive, but that's actually a really good price. A lot of the other ones I've ordered, it was just one skein of yarn sometimes, and that was it. And it was over $20. So, yeah, I really like this one. And her, let's see. I have everything pulled up over here. So her average, let's see, yeah. Her workhorse sock runs $18 regularly in her shop for the same amount as these skeins. So you're getting a better deal with this sock club because they're getting them for $15 a skein, and you're getting a stitch marker. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I like to compare things to what else is going on, and if I keep on, I'll be looking at yarn and not talking to y'all. So that is Mason Creations yarn. I'm really liking it. This is a pretty neutral smelling yarn. Some of them smell very woolly, but it smells pretty good. Ooh, it could make me a beautiful shawl or cowl or something. Do you think it would be weird if I just wore the yarn like this and didn't make anything out of it? Is that weird? I mean, it'd be hard to clean, that's for sure, but look at it. Ooh, I can't wait to make something with it. It's so pretty. It'd be just a good, I can't wear anything like that until wintertime anyway because it's so stinking hot here, but it'd be a nice pop of color in the winter. So I'm very excited to try this out. Don't know when I'll get to actually work with it, but you know, got all this going on over here already. So the other thing I wanted to talk to y'all about today, be sure to go, I'm gonna have all the links down below like I usually do. Be sure to go check her out for her September club coming up. This was from July, so the one that's available now is for September. So you have until the 10th of September to order if you want to try that one out for September. Now, I ordered two special, they're not clubs because it's a once a year thing. So it's, they were kind of Halloween based themed little kits. That's what they are. And so I don't think they ship out till sometime in September, but I'll have both of those in October. And in September, I'll actually do my yarn club that I got for August because I'm skipping September. So the first thing I ordered is no longer available, but I wanted to tell y'all about it. It's called Hallow Thankmas Frankensock Kit. Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas all in one sock, one pair of socks. And it's like you get a bunch of, she does have a I keep saying she, I don't know, well it does say Carol, so I guess that's a she. This one's out of Maryland, and this one actually comes with 25-gram mini skeins, which are actually on the bobbins. That's a tiny amount of yarn, y'all. So each color is different, and it's a sock weight, you know, 80-20 super ocean merino wool and nylon. It's 400 yards. You get 100 grams altogether. So she does still have the Frankensocks kits, but this one I ordered was specifically Hallow Thankmas themed. So I'm very interested to see that. I have yet to knit a pair of socks, so maybe that'll be my first pair. I don't know, but I thought it was a neat thing to do, so I wanted to see what it looked like. She also has some Sanderson sisters dyed to order yarn, and she has a bunch of different themed stuff and then regular stuff on here. So, and she sells the DPN cozies as well. So y'all go, I haven't said who it is. I have a Haverland. That's who that one came from, or is coming from. Like I said, it won't be here until next month, so, and I'll be sharing it with y'all in October. But that one is unfortunately sold out. But like I said, there is a Frankenstein kit still available. What is this one? Okay. Now let's look at this other one, which is a Hogwarts Halloween mystery yarn. And this is from Crystal's Skies Hand Dyed. Alright, this one also has, this one is out of Utah, and you get, there were several different options of bases. All of them were $26, but for $31 you could get a mini with it, and I got the one with the mini. And it is, so it ships out on the 10th of September, and you get 100 gram skein, because I got the Russian blue sock fingering weight, 100 grams. It's got 437 yards, and it's superwash, 85% superwash merino wool and 15% nylon high twist. I don't know what that means, but that's what it is. There's a bunch of different yarn bases to choose from, and like I said, they're all $26 or $31 if you want a mini skein, which I picked to get the mini skein. And we also get a treat bag with it, so because it's Halloween. So it's a 20 gram mini skein and 100 gram, and there are, it says there are only 2 of these left, y'all. So by the time this is uploading stuff, which just won't go out till tomorrow, y'all can go check it out. I'll put the link down below. Maybe there'll be one left, I don't know. But she also has an advent calendar, and she has Mystical Beings and Magical Creatures monthly yarn club, which I was going to try, but I decided to do the Hogwarts Halloween mystery yarn so I can still see what comes from the shop. So there's lots of fun things going on. I really like a lot of her colorways, so yeah, I'm looking forward to trying that out, which I will be showing off in October. So, oh, she has 2 different advent calendars. One is Hogwarts themed as well. So, but a lot of these places are going to be having advent calendars and Halloween themed yarn and Christmas themed. You know, they're just going to have a bunch of themed stuff and kits going on right now, so you should check them out. Although a lot of them are, you have to, most of the Halloween ones you have to order by September, so be looking out this weekend. We've got a long weekend coming up here in the States. Also, don't forget about Southern Skeins Advent Calendar, which I am part of. It is, I'll put a link down below. It is, I'm making a bag for it and everything like that. And I'm doing something else for it now, which I'm excited about. I don't know if I want to say it today, because this is supposed to be my Etsy Yarn Club review. So, well, technically that's Etsy Yarn Club. I don't know. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. I have a special announcement about the Advent Calendar. You'll have to watch my podcast this weekend to see. Okay? So, I'll put all the links down below. Let's take a look one more time at the one I did today. Loving the colors from this Mason's Creations yarn. Yeah, I love it. That's good colors for me too. Go check her out. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Y'all, I feel like I'm rambling on today. I did this one time and I really got rambly, and now I'm starting to do it again. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Think about subscribing down below. I like to do yarn reviews and other reviews for other things, and tutorials and podcasts about making all sorts of things. So if you think that's something you might like, go ahead and subscribe and join in all the maker fun. And I will see y'all this weekend in my podcast. Bye.